Hello everyone, my name is Yoel and today I want to talk to you about Telecasters, specifically Mexican made Telecasters. I acquired these guitars in the last 5 years and all of them use on Craigslist Reverb Guitar Center. And essentially, if you got them new, the price range would be between 800 and 1200, something like that. In the used market, you can get them for 400 to 800, so you can actually get like amazing deals. The quality level of the Fender Mexican factory is actually amazing. It's like 1 hour from the Corona, California, so essentially you get the same quality level from both factories. Obviously there are some difference here and there, but you can work through to make sure that you have an amazing instrument that is gonna last forever. All of them have maple neck, maple fingerboard, string through. Guitar number one, this is a Telecaster standard Butterscotch. Essentially this is like the most basic Telecaster that you can get. This has two single pickups, three-way switch, and it's actually a four switch. It has an extra position that essentially puts the pickups in parallel, so you get a little bit more like a humbucker flavor, a little bit like that, and it gives you more tonal option, one tone and one volume. I'm not sure if these are the original pickups. They are Fender, but they have a little bit more of a classic tone, more twangy as it's supposed to be. One update that I did to this guitar is the bridge. I changed it for individual saddles. It used to have the ashtray, and I play a lot of fingerstyle, so this would get on the way of my fingers. Guitar number two, it's a Thin Line 72, reissue obviously. This has two wide range humbuckers, one tone, one volume, and three-way switch. We have a beautiful headstock with the CBS era tuners. They work fine, they're amazing. Even though this is a thin line, this is a little bit on the heavier side. I don't think the whole body is carved, it's just the side and the controls. The design of this pickup was intended to cover the range between a humbucker and a single coil. So essentially you can get like very clean tones with this and you can rock it like all the way through. Guitar number three, it's a Tele Deluxe. This one is actually slightly closer to a Les Paul in terms of the configuration of the electronics. You get two volumes, two tones, three-way switch in the same position as a Les Paul. This one used to have the wide range pickups and I upgraded to Rio Grande wide range as well. But this has a little bit more bite and it comes with a split coil. In this one you get the CBS large headstock that was intended to promote the brand with a bigger headstock. And you get the CBS era tuners as well, they are also amazing. All of these guitars have actually rounded C necks, so they are very similar. This is the only one that feels a little bit more chunky, but it's still super comfortable, not a baseball bat or anything like that. Guitar number four, this is a Telecaster standard, but this one has big upgrades that I'll talk to you about. So like a year ago I used to have a Modern Player Thin Line Deluxe, and essentially those are produced in China. It had Fender P90 pickups and it sounded amazing, but for some reason quality-wise it fell a little bit lower compared to the Mexican ones. So in the end I sold it, and then I got a Tele Deluxe with P90s. And I mean, it was a great guitar, but it was essentially the same as my Deluxe, so that felt a little bit weird. So I sold that one as well. And I got a really good deal in this standard, and I mean it was so cheap that I was like, I'm just gonna modify it myself. I routed so that you can put a humbucker, and this already has the space for a humbucker. These pickups are from Allegro, they are in UK, they sound amazing, and it's P90 pickups in a humbucker configuration. It has a three-way switch, one tone, one volume, standard headstock, standard tuners. Another thing that I upgraded is the bridge. This is a hip shot bridge and it's amazing, it's so soft and smooth. Last but not least, this is my Carbonita, and essentially this came with the Fieldertron pickups that are the Fender version of a Fieldertron, but these were upgraded with TV Jones Classic and it just sounds amazing. This also has a hip shot bridge that is so smooth and amazing, three-way switch, and this one only has a volume. This is a thin line body, so it's very light and comfortable. And the headstock regular Fender, no crazy appointments or locking tuners or anything like that. For the signal chain, I'm essentially plugging my guitar straight to 11 rack to Logic. I'm gonna be using an AC30 for the clean sound and a Plexi for the distorted sounds. Alright, so let's see how they sound. Okay, so that was the different sounds that you can get with the Telecaster. The good thing is that the range of sounds that you can get, all the way from a very twangy single coil to a wide range or a P90, it gives you a lot of flexibility. So it's up to you to decide what works for you or for the type of music that you're playing. My favorite is the wide range from Rio Grande, because those have split coil as well. So essentially, and the single coil version actually sounds really good. So you can navigate through different tonal options. The P90s are amazing. And I know that there's going to be people saying like, oh, Telecaster should only be classic and twangy and single coil. Why do you do that? And that's fine. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to have their opinion, but it's great that you can have all these tonal options for a guitar that is so comfortable. It was designed in the 1950s, and it's amazing that very few modifications have passed through this guitar. It's solid, it's a great design, it's comfortable, and it's gonna last forever. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you if you are deciding which is the Tele that is right for you. Please subscribe, comment. Have a nice day. Take care.